Well, hello there. This is the live update of the Fluka stove. So, also got live mail. I got mail today. So, what's going on here? I'm making a video right now about the last test. Well, second to last test is the hot water working. Would the hot water work? Okay, mail. Fucking great. Alright, we're doing a live test on the Fluka rocket stove. And it looks like it's not cooking down there for some reason, but I do hear it going. I might have to move it, give it some air. I don't know. I didn't know the coil was going to block the airflow. Yes, sir, you finally caught me live. I'm doing the live test of the Fluka rocket stove. And I made a video. Just for those who just tune in, I made a video about the hot water heater, and I don't know if it's working or not. I think I got a couple flaws in it. Well, we're gonna work those out. So, since y'all tuning in to the live test, the water goes to the hose. You pump it, make sure it's prime. This line should keep your camp warm. And it goes into the Fluka rocket stove, which is finally catching up. Now, it heats up the water and should pump it back into my water tank. And it looks like we got water flow because I'm pumping, and I see it coming over there. So we do got water flow. We just have to get that water hot, and it should take about 3 hours. I should have made the fuel line first, but I'm looking for a tank. So let's see how well. I see a flame down there. I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can get closer on that. All right, there we go. We got a nice flame. Yeah, it's getting hot. The video right here will show you the whole process, how I did this. What's going on? Get closer. There you go. Not closer, far away. There you go. Perfect. Now, let's listen to that. You hear that noise? Now, the video is going to be put up later. I put the copper piping around. You see the copper piping right there. Around the Fluka tube. And that should get it hot. I'm still waiting for it to boil. You need for something, sir? Or are you just watching?
No,
okay.
I was telling you yesterday about that lawnmower.
That's my dad there.
$600. He's got a John Deere tractor, riding more. You think I ought to get it? I mean, you ain't got much grass, so you think I ought to get it?
Yeah, I'll give you 3.
Okay, well, I got to try to come up with 3. Okay.
All right. Now look, we got... Well, somebody said hello. Look, I got mail. This is part of... this is my balls I got from the mail. And what's this? Mr. Cooper. Who the hell is Mr. Cooper? I just got this mail. Oh, this is part of the wish. What the hell? Let's do a video about the bagging. Yeah. Sorry for the influence of the phone. I don't have a camera stand. Let's take a look at this Fluka. Watch the Fluka. Yeah, so I gave this thing a name. I call it the Fluka rocket stove. And this is my And the rocket stove. Fluka rocket stove. I need a goddamn knife. I just got some stuff for camping from the mails, and I need a knife. And you always say, put a knife on your keys. And since we're watching this live, this is what's on my keychain: a knife, flashlight, and a P37 48112. All right. Finally, I got my balls. There's something else in here. I need to see what it is. I'm not used to doing live videos with a cell phone. This is probably my receipt. Listen to, look at that flame. I got my balls. Then I got 2 envelopes that I don't want. This is for being late on payment. Look at that. Listen to it. Listen to that. Can you hear that? Smells good too, because I put, if you watch the video, when it comes up, I put, every time I open this up and take stuff out, it has, damn, most of my stuff is leaking out. That's the shorten I put in there. That might be a bad thing. I don't know. It's leaking really bad. That's why it's called a test, to find out what works and what don't work. I don't see the water stirring yet. Not yet. But the water, the what you call it? It's going through. It's going through. So, and if I could throw sticks in there. I might try that. I got the black silicone. Let's take a look what I got. I need to reseal that seal. The mechanic shop gave me this to seal it. And you gotta let it cure. And I should have done it twice, like I said I should have. But I didn't. Now I'm paying the price. I can remake that Fluka. It's just a can. It's all it is a can with holes in it. I'm using petroleum jelly that's in there. I'm using shortening. I got this bucket of shortening for my job, and it's used shortening. We throw it away, so I just picked it up and brought it home. All right, look at that flame down there. Let's see. I want to take a test. I hope it don't burn me. Nope, it's too cold. They say it takes about 3 hours to get the hot water going. Yeah, it's like ice. A little warm, but nah. I hope it works. Because you got 3 methods to pump the water. The method I'm using now is the boiling method. It boils and pushes the water out and goes back into your tank. The second way is gravity. Put a bucket or something up in a tree, and the gravity feeds the water and it comes out. And the third is pressure from your house. Oh yeah, I got a nice fire down there. I'll put some branches in there and see if I can get some charred wood, because it's weird. I got if you watch this video when I get it up right now, I'm making another video about the other tests and putting it all together. That's the video I'm making now in the house, and I'm making this video with the holes. All right, let's see if we can find some sticks. So, look at all my sticks. You get to see what my house looks like, or my yard. Give me the sticks. All right, and most of this stuff, all right, for those who's watching, I did buy the copper tubing and the little flashings and this little part here for 70 bucks. It was kind of expensive for this project, but I should have gotten some of this done, but I wasn't thinking how this is going to work. hose supposed to go to the fire. So this project cost me 70 bucks so far. That's the copper piping. And once I get that pressure going, and I think what's going to happen, I'm going to run out of fuel, because I should have done the fuel line first. That should have been the first project, not the water project, but that's the next project I'll be doing, is the fuel. Oh, God. Oh, smoke. Look at my dog. Look. Alright, let's see if we can find some more twigs. I'm going to show you my yard. Since this thing is cooking, I'm going to show you the project. Alright, somebody challenged me, or like a challenge, to make a shower, because I had the kitchen sinks. And this is supposed to be like the shower thing. And that's a project. I'm going to show you other stuff that I got in my yard. Look at, here's my, for those who's tuning in, never saw my other projects, you can look up my clay stove. Working on the clay stove again, or using the clay stove. There's my clay stove. You put sticks underneath. Really a clay rocket stove. I'm too loud. I want to ask y'all that. I'm not too loud. It's not overblowing your ears or anything, huh? Do I have to turn down the mic or something? And I have the concrete rocket stove right here. It's kind of buried underneath all this stuff. And I have the water bellows that I had at the rendezvous. I'll melt some wax on my clay stove. There's my wax. And over here is supposed to be the original camp heater. You need one of these, some washers and nuts. You need a clay pot and a smaller clay pot. And you take that and you screw. Oh yeah, that's right. You can control the volume. Now, you put this in your clay pot with washers and nuts, and you measured it. Then you place this one on top of that with washers and nuts, and you have this like dome. And the dome, and you put candles at the bottom. I got the original somewheres. What, Sally? What? Oh, you're just a dog. Okay. So you know about them good. So I'm just talking to those who, and I put like one or two of these in my normal camp, and that keeps my camp warm. And here's some other projects that I'm working on. Here. Ah, there's my pulpwood. This is what I'm looking for the damn thing. Okay, here's what you call a 72-hour candle. You go to the store and you buy some shortening. And you buy a 72-cent candle. That's one of my projects is going to work on. Then you take your candle and you stuff it in that shortening. And this should last 72 hours. I had one that last 25 hours, but it was a smaller jar. Using shortening and a 75-cent candle. So that costs about $6 total for a 75-hour candle. Okay, my dogs love to play and tear up my... this is my little patio. I took the old chairs out of my car over there, and I put it here, and I put a big one here, and another one over there, and I have my little fire going, and this burns nice. I should make another video with the clay stove if y'all are interested. I'll go ahead and make a video, and you can go back and watch my videos how I made that. Yeah. Let's see, we got more candles here. I got some candle, all wax. And see a big plate of wax I made. And there's part of the heater thing. I use I I don't have patience, and I get the wrong bits to drill holes, and I might break the prop. This is what I need. This is another, that's the Ranger. If y'all don't know the Ranger, that's his bike there. It was in the rain on the ground. Ranger should take care of his property. But that's the Ranger bike with his bug-out trailer and a bug-out boat. Let's take a look over there and see other little knickknacks I got around the yard. This is like the first time people get to see the outside of my yard. Here's my Catch 120 Pelican boat. And here's some more stuff for my project. That's supposed to be a camp heater too. But I got this other project going. So basically you take an old radiator, you put piping on it, you know, there and over there. And you put this over your fire, and hoping it doesn't melt the aluminum like that stove did. And the water should pump through it and keep your camp hot. Yeah, that was that bug out bike was more like a prototype. There's better bikes out there that you can do better with than the bike I have. But it was just a little thing I did. All right, let's take a look at this fires. Yeah, well, now I found my pulp wood. I can't put it in there because I got other wood in there. Let's see if it got hot. I doubt it. Nope, it's too cold. This feels warm now. That's good. I like that. This one's still kind of cold. What, Sal? Let's see if there's any disturbance in the water. I can't tell if the wind's blowing. Oh, darn it. But it does have pressure. It did, I did, you know, the hose is full. So it's circulating. Now I got my pump wood. I just hope I can break some of this apart and put it in the fire. I need it way at the bottom, so it's too late for that. So, all right, here's other projects of the same project. That's supposed to go in here, but I didn't want to cut the thing to get these pipes in. It's kind of leaning like the Leaning Inferno tower. And the shortening melted and went through, which that's a bummer. I didn't think about melting and going out the thing. But I do need to fix this feeder. This will keep the fire going, and I can make it hotter, I can make it colder. That's a project. This is all the junk I got to do these projects with. This is basically what you're looking for, something like this. That's what you need right there, that metal circle thingy thing. And you need a Fluka, I call them. And that goes right there. Well, if you watch the other videos, you see how that project went on. Still see fire going on there, so we good on fire. I did put a lot of shortening and a lot of firewood. I'll see if I can get pulp wood. The fire is not that hot. It's not going to get it hot. That's going to be a shame. And I got all kinds of knickknacks, junk, stuff I need to bring to my other camp. Yes, I do. I got a lot of projects. If I didn't have projects, guess what? I probably already quit YouTube. Hate to say it, but I've probably been done with YouTube already if I didn't have projects to do. All right, let's take a look at my yard. These was part of the 25-pole camping system. I do got mine up there, still there. That system was at the View. I used all those sticks plus a few more that I had to cut when I was out there. Don't tell nobody. All right, I'm getting a little thirsty. I can take a little water. Look, some junk I found. I just found this. Look at what do you think I'd do with this? Well, hello there. Well, it's Bone Star. All right, look what I found this recently. Just a few minutes ago, I found this. I found this tarp for an umbrella. I found this pot. I found those 2 screens. I do a lot of dumpster diving. Well, hello there, Bone Star, Bow Star. How you doing? All right, let's. All right, now these poles, or for whatever I need, especially these big ones. I need big ones for the bedding. And I found this. Look what I found down the road. Look. Let's see if y'all can tell me what these are. Any guessers? Pretty bright, huh? Let's see if I put some shade. I found that. That could be a nice project. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's pipes. You put pipe in there. It's a swimming pool thing. It's for swimming pools. And this, oh yeah, I forgot. I found this too. Let's take a look at this. This is where I found with the other 2 pots. Don't break, don't break, don't break. This looks like a boat. This one looks like a boat. Looks like the chairs go here and you paddle the sucker. And look, you know, it's just, look at that. Oh, wait a minute, look. NSF. NSF. Got something right in here. I'll find out what it is later, but I can use this for many projects. Got a couple holes. I could put wheels on this thing. I can make it a carrier. God, all the things are going through my head right now. Oh, gosh. All right, let's put this up. What it looks like, because it got a hole here and it got these little lines for water to go down. Now here you go. Here's something that you can think about, a big ass project. Look at this, what I got here. Now I'm not recommending eating out this big old pot. This is what we make our donuts with, you know. Well, in this big bowl. It's a big monster bowl. And I thought about putting copper piping in there. Yep, I'm the type of guy that goes around. There's one guy out there, he goes out to yard sales and get all kinds of good finds. I'm the one that goes around dumpster diving. I got this from a dumpster dive. This is a trampoline. I'm missing 2 pipes, but I had all the pipes. I don't know where they're at. This was at an old place. Look, somebody just put an old boat seat on a milk crate. And it works. It's fine. And this was another project I was going to make. Is this old air conditioning unit. Open this up and put fire in here and heat up all these coils and keep the camp warm. But after I did that test with that thing, it melted aluminum. It just melted it. Oh, man, it just melted it. But thank you for coming by. I'll see you later. And here's some other projects that I never got to finish. It's supposed to be the can worm with the black box here. Supposed to be some type of heater used by the sun. And you're supposed to put this pipe and this pipe together, and it makes this long snake. And you put this in the sun, and this will heat up. And you're supposed to use this black box, and it will heat or cook your food. And the dogs are playing. And this is where I show you around my yard. The dogs love, well, Sally likes tin cans. I showed that in another video that I made. And over here is a couple other stuff that I usually hang on to because you never know when you need it. These old screens can be used for fire pits. This was for my Pelican. Got some tires for the Cadillac out there. Some candles so I can melt and make wax. And a dead pussycat. Dried bones. And back here, when I had to leave my off-grid camp because me and the guy was having a issue, I had to bring all my cans back here. Some of these cans are full. Oh, look, there's my haul. And some of these boxes got something in it. All right, let's go check that water heater and see if it's working. Like I said, I need to have fuel constantly going through the water heater. And some more junk I got around the house. I try to keep it organized, like a pile here, pile there, not like tons of garbage everywhere. After I finish with this Fluka project, I'm going to put everything up and use what I want to use and bring what I want to bring to the out of camp. All right, the project, is it a fail? I don't think it's a fail. I think I need to get the feeder line to keep my fuel going. All right, I want to go ahead and wrap this project up. I think I need to get the feeder fuel line done first before I do anything else to this project, because it's going to take a long time to heat up that much water and the pipings and whatever. But I do got water flow, so I'm not going to worry about that part. See the water flow? So I do got water flow, but this thing is not hot enough to keep the water going around and around. I feel the pipe is getting a little hot. Yeah, it's getting warm. But it's going to take so long. I guess this is the in and this is the out, because this one's more warmer. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall. All right, well, I got him. Okay. That was a close call. Don't mess with your projects. But, all right, well, I'm going to say this is a my test for the Fluka rocket stove. You get to watch the video when it gets uploaded. I have another video how to make the Fluka in the beginning. So I got that video put up, and I got this video put up, and this one's going up just for you to taste the Fluka test. All right, I'm Ranger Cookie. I'll see y'all next time.